We're gonna be making an anime fighting game in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. And the 1 minute starts now. Alright, so let's make a tool, and let's add a local script and a server script inside the tool, and also a remote event. And in the local script, let's define some functions, and that is 1 minute. I hear the timer going off now, and yeah, let's test the game. Alright, so first, obviously, we need to spawn a rig to test it. So let's spawn that and then test the game. So in 1 minute, if we equip the tool, nothing happens. Is there an error? Well, there isn't, but it's not working, so I'd say this is a complete fail. So let's move on to the 10-minute game. Alright, so for the 10-minute game, we'll obviously have more time for bug fixes and stuff, so 10 minutes starting now. Alright, so I'm in the 10-minute, and we're going to scrap this, and instead we're going to be using user input service, so... Alright, so we're done with the server. Now, there's already a rig, so let's test it. So, it's not working for some reason. Alright, so I figured out why it's not working. It's because, and also I'm a bad scripter. So now if we test the game, it'll probably work. So I'm equipping the tool, and it works. So now, since we have some time left, I'm gonna add an animation and a tool thing. Alright, so we have about 4 minutes left, and we're going to be creating an animation that'll play whenever the player clicks. So, alright, so I made a simple animation since we don't have that much time, but now I'm gonna export it and put it into the script. Alright, I finished the animation and put it into the script, so let's see if it works. Alright, around 30 seconds left, and I don't know if this is gonna work. It still doesn't work, and that's the timer. Okay. With my scripting skills, I still wasn't able to make a successful game in 10 minutes, but it does do damage if we remove the animation. So now let's move on to the 1 hour game. Alright, I've started the 1 hour, and this time I did some research on animations and magnitude, so I will be able to make the script actually work this time, and I'll also make it more like Blox Fruits as an anime fighting simulator, and we'll add like NPCs and a small map and stuff. So yeah, let's get started on the scripting. Alright, so I made a flat piece of terrain, and I'm going to add houses and buildings and stuff, and NPCs that try to attack you, basically. So yeah. That's not supposed to happen. Well, I mean, it works, but, Alright, so I made a simple pathfinding script for the NPCs that activates every time you hit it with your attack. Alright, I added an attack and a walking animation to it, so when you attack it, it starts walking towards you. I don't know why it's lagging like that, but yeah, when it hits you, it's supposed to do damage. Well, that's a work in progress, but, alright, now, he's not walking for some reason, but whenever he touches you, he does damage. I'm gonna fix that, and I only have around 10 minutes left, too, so I'm gonna add some houses, and after I debug the NPC, I'm gonna duplicate them around, and the game will be done. Alright, so the timer just ended, and I copied the NPCs across the map, and I added cabins, 4 cabins, which may or may not be free models. I had an hour, guys, okay? And all of the rigs do work. I didn't test it, but they should. Yeah, they do work, and they do damage. They're a bit laggy since I didn't have time to make them actually work, but I also changed the lighting a bit, and yeah, that's an anime fighting simulator in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. Subscribe, by the way, please.